primarily common sense. That is not so common after all. And also enlightened self-interest. Because if you look at the negatives and the positives, you end up with a lot of benefits at the end of the day. Now, but I wanted to say the problem is mainly political. It's not so much technical, because if it were to be a technical problem, it is easy to find a solution. You would simply find ways in which you can address the actual or the real problems or the ones you envisage, and then you move forward. So based on the reasons that I have given and problems people were talking about or were anticipating, and you know, difficulties generally talked about by many people for not allowing free movement of people, we haven't so far found any serious problems that are actually associated with agreeing to make it easy for people to travel, at least in this case, to travel to our country. If there are, people talked about security issues. I don't think we have registered any security problems that have gone up or higher because of making it easy for people to travel to Rwanda. We haven't seen that. The problems have more or less remained what they were. And in any case, instead of doing that, our reasoning was, instead of stopping people from traveling to our country, we would rather put in place measures to deal with the problems we anticipate. If there are security problems, then you build institutions, you put infrastructure in place to address those problems that of either security nature or whatever nature that you think about. So really the reasons, as I said, were simple, and we have seen anyway benefits. There's no doubt about it. If you look at Rwanda, started from a very low base on everything 20 years ago. In terms of professionals, we had none, and all kinds of things. And also wanted investments in our country to increase, to meet our needs for that, relating to our development. And we have seen the skills gaps filled by these professionals, especially from our region and beyond. We've made it easy, and we have seen that these gaps have been filled. In fact, in the professionals area, we can say we have about 60% of these professionals in our country have been coming from across the region. Now, of course, I think Dr. Kaberuka mentioned some of the problems, either relating to the mindset or Rio and so on, where nationals will say, you know, these people from outside will come and occupy the space we are supposed to occupy. They will take so much away from us in terms of opportunities. This one will be there and has been there, even in our own country. We have to deal with it. We have to confront it. You have to, we haven't just taken certain steps without having a conversation with our citizens. You know, we have to educate them about the benefits of doing what we have been doing, so that these unfounded, mainly, fears are actually eliminated. For example, they would say, you know, people are coming from outside to take jobs from us and so on, and we would ask simple questions. You say, how many engineers do you have in this country? How many do we need? So for the few engineers that are there, and we say, well, these additional engineers that have come, have they really taken what you are supposed to do? Because they're just filling the other gap that was there anyway, and you weren't going to fill it just yourself. You are doing what you are doing, and what is not being done is now being done by those who have come in. We look at doctors. How many doctors do we need? We find such a big number. How many do we have? A very small number. And we say, well, these ones who are coming are really not displacing you. They are only filling the gap, and the benefits are going to the citizens of our countries. But we go through these discussions, and we find that once people have gone through this process, there is less tension, there is less anticipation of some of these problems, because the reality has been put just before them. And we also try to show that everybody benefits, and more benefits go to our citizens. This is really what has been happening. Thank you.